The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. This game and I go way back. Like, you know how some people will play classical music for babies that are in the womb? I think that's what my mom did for me, but with this game, which really, I'm sure, grants a ton of insight into why I'm this grotesque basement-dwelling weirdo that you're witnessing here today. Anyway, I've beaten this game over a dozen times. Hell, hundreds of times if you're including playthroughs of the Randomizer. So today, I'm putting it up to my channel's test. Can we beat it as a vegan? Okay, honestly, off to a good start. This is... oh god, I can never spell. There we go. Whenever a game lets us fully spell out the word vegan for our name, that's a pretty good sign in my book.
Help me. Please, help me. I am a prisoner.
Okay, I'm not gonna do this. Zelda is being kept prisoner, the wizard Aghanim is the bad guy. He took over the castle, you get the deal. Vegan, I'm going out for a while. Don't leave. I said I wasn't gonna do that. Okay, uncle, I'll just wait here, I guess, until morning. Would have been polite to, you know, turn the light off when you left, so I could go back to sleep. Wait, do the two of them normally share that bed? What the f? Okay, a heart. This is... oh, was I allowed to grab that? I'm gonna restart the game just to be safe. Let me just power cycle the original console hardware here. This is like especially funny because I have this on the Switch and a capture card. Why am I not just... Okay, first up, the lamp. Weird situation here. You see, I can imagine this being a problem for two potential reasons. Traditionally, lamp oil, the stuff that actually produces light in lamps, you get a toss-up between whether it would have been a seed/nut oil or an oil derived from some sort of animal fat. Whales, in particular. The human race has killed a whole lot of whales, historically, for this reason. Reason number two is that lamps run off of this magic meter in this game. Not passively, like no energy is being depleted as the lamp merely brightens your path, but it does deplete if you use the item to light torches. Magic jars are what we use to replenish this meter, which can drop from bushes, pots, creatures. In other mainline Zelda games, you can recover magic by drinking potions, and in, say, Wind Waker, for instance, those potions are derived from green choo-choo jelly, which that would make them non-vegan. Here, in this game, it's just not explained. We have no idea what the source of the magic meter is. So, I'm not gonna worry about it until we're forced to actually use the lamp. Okay, not seeing any inventory stuff that looks non-vegan. What about our clothing? Why am I even asking this? People have been arguing for literal decades over whether or not his hair is pink in this game, or if it's just part of that hat. Like, what exactly am I expecting to determine based on what? The 3 brownish looking pixels on his shoulders that might be leather? Guess I'm just gonna ignore this too. Uncle, did you immediately break your legs when you dropped down here? You're getting too old for this. Okay, once again, too few pixels to indicate whether or not there's leather on this sword or shield. Like, so I'm gonna bring up some Link to the Past concept art. This stuff is from that booklet that comes with the game. That's supposed to be Link. Tell me, how the hell is that supposed to be represented by this? There's a disconnect somewhere. It's not explicit enough. We're gonna keep moving on. Pardon me, sir. Excuse me. Okay, I can't exactly politely decline this guy. I'm thinking that taking from this corpse would be commodifying a product of his death. So, not vegan? Huh, if I run with that decision, that sort of ups the challenge a bit, but I mean, I can't reiterate just how many times I've played through this game. Honestly, avoiding damage shouldn't be too hard.
Die, monster! Die, monster!
The map. Okay, it's just, I don't know, it's...
Die, monster! Die, monster! Die. Monster!
The sprite looks like a little poof of smoke. It could be any number of paper varieties. some vegan, some not, ignoring as well. Just gonna keep slinking on by here. I'm starting to worry that most of this game is gonna be me going like, I can't figure out what it's supposed to be. Excuse me.
Monster.
Oh, the boomerang. I have no clue what these are actually made from. I'm gonna assume that it's like wood, but...
This kid sucks.
Okay, I'm gonna say that's fine. Probably like I assumed, it's probably just wood. Moving on. Hello, sir. I just need to grab that key you're using to lock this woman up.
Unhand her, Dan Backslide.
See, if this guy like dropped his heart on the ground and I used that would be a component of him. I'd say that's not vegan, but since I'm killing him in self-defense to get a random key that he's carrying needed to unlock the prison cell of a woman that he's currently holding captive, I don't know, that seems pretty ethically justifiable in my opinion. Okay, we gotta get Zelda back up to the throne room and then we start in on this. I'm thinking ahead and there are like 2 big key items in the game that I could envision being problems eventually in this playthrough. Okay, so the lantern does activate here, but like I said, nothing is being consumed unless we use it, and we have no indication for how it's made in the first place. Giving it a pass for now. Oh, I want to try to avoid hurting animals that are down here. We're not like required to kill them, they're just, you know, they're vibing here in an abandoned tunnel. Keep doing your thing here, you little freaks. Grab this key. Oh, wait. Oh, I just remembered something. Well, we'll see it in a minute. Actually, no, wait. Sorry, I gotta go back. Rat friend spotted. Alright, here's where it ends. That rat right there? Yeah, he's carrying a key. He's got a resource we need, and we have to kill him for it, which I'm not gonna do. Now, admittedly, I can see some hypocrisy here. You know, why can you kill the guard for a key but not the rat? Well, the guard had sapience. You know, humanoid level capabilities for intelligence, rationalization, the capacity for abstraction. He, you know, as the kids say, woke up and chose violence. The rat, he's sentient but not sapient. He's just a little guy who woke up and chose to grab a shiny trinket. He's just skittering around here, like, hey, get away from me, I'm not trying to fight, hee. So yeah, this is where our run comes to an end. No way to get through this room without killing the rat and grabbing that key. Oh, that was an accident, I swear to God, I didn't mean to do that. Hey, guess what? This is Dunce in Post here. Turns out I may be wrong about that guard. When rewatching the footage I was mashing through, it turns out that Zelda here tells us that Aghanim was mentally controlling all the guards. So they're not responsible for their own actions. That makes killing them, I don't know, morally gray? But in the end, I think I'm losing track of what veganism actually is. It's not strict pacifism, it's about commodification. Also, all of this doesn't actually matter. We can't beat the game regardless. Well, without using glitches. You see, the flute is required to reach the 7th Dark World dungeon, Misery Mire. Playing the flute summons a bird that carries you around to different locations in the world map. That's like the most explicitly forced non-vegan thing that comes to mind. We're commodifying this animal's labor for our benefit. I mean, hell, there's also the bow with its feathered arrows, the moon pearl, which pearls come from oysters or mussels, typically. The Pegasus boots are probably leather. I'm sure I could go on. Regardless, not vegan. Hey there, I'd like to give a shout out to my fantabulous patrons over at patreon.com/poordunce. With an extra special shout out to my turbo patrons, Blurk Plimpton, Jade Tigers Typing, Lucas Gabriel, Malacandra, Mazakeen Maze, Mr. Floyd, Olive, Rain the Little Lamb, Royan, and Sour Pears. Thank you all so very, very much. And thank you everyone for watching.